Well, thank you for stopping by. I know, it's awfully inconvenient. I believe you have a very important letter to post. And the cutoff must be coming up soon for special deliveries to the North Pole. Well, I won't keep you long. No, I'm sure you have lots of wonderful things written down on that list. Different things. Unusual things. Things your friends might not understand. Well, that's all right. It's the season to ask for different things. It's the season for dreamers. And I believe that's what you are. In fact, I think you might be the most vivid dreamer of them all. And for that reason, I think it's only right that we bestow on you a very special gift. A gift entrusted to us by the man upstairs, to give dreamers like yourself a little pre-Christmas celebration, if you will. I believe that you're a very good candidate for this, if you're willing to entertain me just for a little while longer, and then you can go about your business. How does that sound? Wonderful. Well, just to make sure that you are capable of receiving this very special Christmas gift, I have to take some measurements. Is that all right? Yes, just nothing out of the ordinary. In fact, just a truncated version of what you might experience during a routine physical. All right, wonderful. Now, it goes a little bit further into a little more depth in regard your spiritual character as well as your physical character. You don't need to know what that means. You just need to look ahead. Not even at me. You can look behind me. I just want to check your eyes briefly. Yes. Looking at the iris, refracting nicely. Yes, good. Wonderful. I'm just going to make a few little observations just to my colleague here. You don't need to listen, but if you do, well, it doesn't make much of a difference anyway. I'm sure it'll all seem like gobbledygook to you. Yes, good iris refraction. Hints of violet coming in. Pupils. Good. Constricting accordingly. Good. Cheap bloody equipment. Bring that up in the next budget meeting, will you? We need new proper equipment for the new year. Good. Some trace I'm detecting. Yes, can you just bring your head a little bit forward for me and just close your eyes if you might. Just close them. I just want to press lightly on your eyelids. There are fractals of negative miasma. Just, it's not deep. It's just around the surface, No, it hasn't reached down into the sclera yet. No. It's only surface, just some few surface particles, perhaps on retina, maybe. Okay, you can open your eyes. Just checking a little bit more, a little bit deeper. The optic nerve. Good. Good. That is developed nicely. Wonderful. I believe, yes, capable of detecting greater bandwidths of light. Wonderful. Now, get this portion of it. This is a very special ruler that we like to use. You may not see any numbers on it. That's all right. It is measuring incrementally something that cannot really be observed by standard measurements. All I need you to do is just, again, place your head just gently down. I want to measure the space between your eyes. Good. And of this eye. And of that eye. Is as I thought, yeah. Slightly more particles in this eye of negative miasma. Why? Because this eye is slightly off. We don't expect them to be symmetrical, of course, but this is slightly expanded. It's going to lead to a touch of short-sightedness. Just a touch of short-sightedness, I think, in this eye, yes. It's all right, though. It's not terrible, it's doable, we can work with it. Cheekbones, high. Good. That's very good. I may write some of this down, if you wouldn't mind. Fine. High, about 30 centimeters. Yes, indicative of one with a propensity to see. Good. On this side. Again, not completely symmetrical, but that's all right. We're not looking for perfect symmetry. That would indicate a fake, and we're not looking for fakes now, are we? No knockoffs here. No knockoffs here. No, only the real thing, chin. Good. Broad. Wonderful. Any facial, little facial. Good, turn around for me. Yes, just turn around. And if you could, just hunch over a little bit. I want to see, yes, I just want to measure the distance between your scapulae. Good, bend further down. Can see your vertebrae very nicely. Are they feeding you properly in this place? Right. We need to improve that too in the next budget. Better foot in the canteen now, looking awfully skinny. This one. And this one. Good. Is there any pain as I just press lightly down your vertebrae? Are you feeling any discomfort at all? No. Have you been experiencing any back pain? Yes, I know you're very young. I know. I just have to make sure. Slight tightness to the right. And the atlas. Yes, well, I think that's more of a young person problem, always looking down at your phones, aren't you? All right. But something to keep in mind, nevertheless. Fine. Yes, I think it'll be fine. Although, the musculature, it leaves a little bit to be desired. Can you put your arm out for me, just your left arm? And the other one? Rather disappointing. Muscular development. What are they doing in the physical education department? Resting on their laurels, that's what they're doing. An energy graft is only so good as the body we are grafting it onto. You do understand that? Anyway, no, you're doing wonderfully. It's all right. Everything's just fine. Get them bundled away now. All the boring things are over with. Not to worry. Now, if you just turn back to face me, and yes, you can redress. Sit back. Sit back. I just want to assess your energy. Stable. Nice and stable and strong. Stable and strong. The heart especially, very giving. Good. 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 I just want to take some of your aura, the upper layer of your aura. The aura is an energetic organ, you see. It has layers much like your skin does. And I'm just assessing the outer layer. As we assess the skin for things like hydration, the aura is susceptible to decreases. It can dry, if you like, into little spikes and knots. But yours is flowing quite nicely. Indicative of a very healthy spiritual routine, which is what we like to see. It's nice to see our department keeping up our end of the bargain. Right. Very good. I think, yes, you are a prime candidate, and I am very relieved at that. Now, there's something I'd like to tell you. A little something I'd like to share. Very far to the northeast of here, there is a certain country covered in snow and bound in perpetual twilight. And in this country there is a very tall mountain range. And on this tall mountain range lives a tribe of very tall people who spend their days passing from peak to peak as if walking on air. If you might like to imagine them as silhouettes against the black edifice of the mountain in that perpetual twilight, jumping here and there over the peaks. They do that by way of a very special garment, called a cloud skin. Have you ever heard of something like that before? No? Well, that's all right. It's a very special garment that allows its wearer to hop, as these very tall people do, between great heights. They say in their language that this is a gift from the north wind itself. But the north wind, you see, is very, very spiteful. And sometimes when one of these very tall people goes to jump, expecting to fly, the north wind comes in and snatches the cloud skin away. I know, it's awfully cruel, isn't it? The thing about a cloud skin, it is not quite non-sentient, but not quite sentient. It is alive, but not in the way that you might think. And so when it is liberated of its wearer, it decides to drift. And sometimes, on very special occasions, it decides to drift into the Southlands, where we are. But the Southlands are very complicated places. There are jet engines and church spires and skyscrapers and trees and windmills and all sorts of things that can shred a cloud skin to pieces. And very often that is what happens. But with cloud skins, you see, while a tear does indeed mean it is going to die, it also gives it a mouth. And sometimes in the case of multiple tears or holes, multiple mouths. You would think, well, what good good does a cloudskin have for a mouth or mouths? Well, much as a plant flowering immediately before it dies, the cloudskin uses these holes or tears to manipulate the best of aeolian tones and repeat instructions to any good dreamer who might be listening, how to make a new cloud skin. It makes sense, doesn't it? After all, it's much like animals or plants reproducing, so too does a cloud skin want to go on. You see, I suppose, where I'm going with this. Luckily, my colleagues and I, not very long ago, came across a dying cloud skin. And, luckier still, we managed to record some of the tones that were coming through the tears or the mouths. And we believe, yes, we really do believe that we managed to capture these instructions. But unfortunately, we are not very good dreamers anymore. No. Adults very rarely are. But you, yes, I do believe that you might be able to interpret these instructions. I believe that we may be able to give you a cloud skin. Would you like that? Enabling you to fly to places beyond even your wildest dreams. Sound enticing? Yes. Good. Wonderful. Well then, we've just got to prepare you a little bit. Okay. You are very energetically active. You are a child. It is part of the course. And while your aura is very stable and very free-flowing and untroubled, it may yet interfere with some of what we're trying to do. So I'm just going to de-static you a little further. Good. It's very gently brushing you down, and it's just going to clean away anything that might get in the way. Clean away any debris, any nastiness. Yes, they say birds have their own version of a cloud skin because they evolved it themselves. They say even the north wind itself has a cloud skin, that it developed itself. They say the concept precedes all four winds. It goes back to a very ancient time when the world was new. But enough about that, you don't need to know the history. I want to see your eyes as well. I want to draw out those crystals where I can. Just bring them to the surface and just kind of gently dusting them away. I can see you're a dreamer. You have a lot of dream dust on your eyelids. Now just close your eyes for me. Just close your eyes for me. How good are you at following instructions? Wonderful. Then you should have no bother. Just keep your eyes closed and envisage for me a mountain range just like I was talking about. It can be far off in the distance, don't worry. distance symbol. Putting that distance symbol in. Good, can you see it? Yes, snow-covered mountains. But they appear very dark against the very low sun. You might even see very tall people jumping from the peaks here and there, here and there. But you are down in the valley below, and there is a very pure, crystal clear lake, reflecting the auroras shimmering above you, all colours, greens and pinks and reds. You don't really know when you're looking at this very clear crystal lake, where the lake ends and the sky begins. Good. Wonderful. Go closer. Go closer. Go closer to the lake edge. And you can see right down into it. It might be the reflection of the auroras, or it might be quartz or feldspar, or some unknown crystal down at the very depths of this lake, but it is shining back up at you. But ignore all that just now. Look to your left. Over there. That's right. How are we doing for energy signatures? Good. Wonderful. Keep it steady. How is REM? Wonderful. Good. We have a solid picture. You have a solid picture. Good. That's wonderful. Keep it steady in your mind. Look to your left. There is a tree there. That's right. A tree. Only a little tree. The only one for miles and miles and miles and miles and miles around. And it is a very special tree. Small, yes. But on its silver branches, between those red leaves, there are very golden fruits, big and juicy. Yes, you can see them. Good, good, good. Focus on this tree for me. Focus on the tree. Walk up to it. You can't feel the cold. No, you can't feel the cold. Just tread lightly through it. Tread lightly through it. Crunch, crunch, crunch through the snow. And you might hear, although it isn't blowing in your face, but you might hear very far away, beyond the mountains, the rush, the rush, the rush of the north wind. How are we doing? Good. Get the machine on the go. Yes, just get the machine on the go. It doesn't matter. Just kickstart it if you can. Alright. Wonderful. I want a clear visual of what they're seeing. Good. Focus on the tree. What I want you to do is climb. Climb. You're a good little child, aren't you? What you like to do is climb trees. Climb this tree. Go and pluck one of these fruits. Now it's very important that you see these fruits for what they are. I'm not going to try and hide it from you. These fruits are everything you might want to fly away from. They are all of your miseries. Every unkind word, every repressed hatred. That's right, it's all kept in these fruits. Pluck them. Pluck them, just throw them down on the ground. You can't carry all of them, I'm not expecting that, but just pluck. Pluck, pluck, pluck. Every single one you find, you can move much faster in this visualization than you can in real life. Good. Lay them down on the ground. Lay them down. Wonderful. And once they are all gone, sit at them on a branch of that tree and rummage around in your pockets. Just rummage around in your pockets. Just rummage around. What do you find there? penknife. Interesting, yes? Good. Yes, just like that. A penknife. Now hop down. Take those fruits. Just roll them gently through the snow to the lake's edge. What I want you to do is take up one of those fruits. Swish. Open the knife and jam it down right into the flesh of the fruit. Just cut it open. Just cut it open. You can feel that very bitter, very acidic juice just starting to swell out. Yes, good. Take it, put it over the pool. Yeah, just over the lake. Over the lake water. Let it drip. Drip by drip by drip by drip into the water. And you can see it. With every single drip, the lake becomes less clear. It coagulates. It goes from crystal clear to something more like quicksilver. And once you squeeze the last of the juice from this fruit, move to another, and another, and another, and another, and another, until this crystal clear lake is just a whole mass of silver. Good. Wonderful. Then stand up, go back over to the tree, and you will notice now that it was not the verdant, vibrant thing it was. It's just a withered, miserable-looking thing. Reach up again, but take the branch and snap it off. Snap it off. Good. Take it back to the lake's edge and fish around on the surface. You'll find, as you tug on it, that it creases like a material. Pull it toward you. Pull it toward you. Feel it clumping up. It's like a heavy curtain, and yet it is not heavy. It is very, very light. And you'll find you'll make quick work of it. Just pull it towards you. Pull it towards you. It is like a skin that is formed on the surface of the crystal clear pool. Pull it toward you. Good, and gather it up, 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 gather it up. It's very, very light. And it sweeps up over you. Toss it around yourself like a cloak. Let it fall down like a gentle mist. Good. Energy graft is proceeding as planned. Feel it pass down over your skin, down over the nape of your neck, over the back, over your shoulders, over your arms, down, touching your mid-back, down, over your legs, the clump around your feet, like a very, very all-encompassing cloak. Wonderful. Feel it wrap around you, feel it wrap around you, feel it wrap around you. And breathe, just it seeps into you. A new skin of silvery cloud. Open your eyes. Wonderful. And that is our energy graft complete. Good. I want those files on my desk tomorrow morning, alright? I want it composited tonight. And on my desk first thing tomorrow morning, okay? Just take it away just now. Yes, I'm just going to say goodbye to our guest here. It has taken very, very well. I would like to ask you, how do you fancy staying here for a little while longer? I know you're all packed up and ready to go home for the holidays, but, well, you still can. After all, with Cloudskin, the family is only a hop, skip, and a jump away. I must also warn you that wearing it for prolonged periods of time can result in certain physiological changes. you might find yourself adapting to life in the air. You might grow feathers, not unlike these, but they won't stick around for long. They might just fall off of you. So long as you remember to take the Cloudskin off now and again. You might find your face is a little bit longer, a little bit more angular than what you might remember. But that's alright too. We'll go back in time. But not to worry, not to worry. We are here for every step of the way on this journey. And it is a journey, a dreamer's journey. You can fulfill all of those dreams now. You can fly to wherever you want, including that place of perpetual twilight beyond anything you can possibly imagine. And I would hope that maybe with a little time you might find it in that great big heart of yours to do us here a favour every now and again. Go and pick up the odd thing where we can't reach. Venture a little deeper into that land of twilight, the land of dreams that we can no longer see anymore. Would you do that for us? Thank you. Thank you. I can see you're already welling up well and truly with the Christmas spirit. I'll let you post that letter now. I'm sure it'll get there in time, don't worry. And you'll have a very, very Merry Christmas this year, that's for sure. Thank you for stopping by. I look forward to our future sessions.